From bargain buttons to lush fabric and new sewing friends, this week's Monday catch-up is a bumper edition. So grab yourself your favourite tipple and let's set the sewing week off to an amazing start together. I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing space. As I've already said, it's been an absolute bumper week. There's also been a lovely flurry of new subscribers, so welcome to the Crazy Sewing Gang. This is my Monday Makes and Plans, where I talk about everything that I've done in the world of sewing last week and what I'm looking forward to doing this week. So let's rewind to last week and talk about what I sewed. I'm wearing it, and I did finish the Kusama Jacket from Sew Different Patterns. The jury is out, I've got to be honest. Now, if you watched me last week, you will know that I had problems, I'll just try and show you, with the pocket. I fixed it. It has a huge hem on the inside, which is created when you sew the lining in. And I'd realised that the hem was going to take up part of my pocket on the inside, and it was going to be like that. So I had a dilemma. And you know what it's like when something silly goes wrong? You fall out with the sewing and it went in my whips pile. But I'm trying to get through my whips in January, so this was the one I was making last week and I've done it. I'm not 100% on it. I'm only 5 foot tall and I had to take length out of the top half of the bodice, length out of the bottom half of the bodice, loads of length out of the sleeve. I made the smallest size that they did and it still feels huge on me. It fits, it's meant to be a big boxy jacket, that's the style of it. I'm just not sure that it's me. But I have seen Laura from Sew Different make one in a lighter weight fabric, and I think it's the fabric choice that perhaps doesn't suit the jacket for me. And I might try one in a spring lighter weight cotton fabric, not put the funnel neck on and just have a round neckline and do cropped 3/4 sleeves, but keep it the length that it is. That's in my head, to just give it one last go, because I absolutely love the design of this jacket. It's just swamping me a little bit, if I'm honest. So this was my sewing from this week, and I've done what I said I was going to do. I also made my dress for the catwalk show that I'm doing in London on the 22nd of March, and that's all I'm saying about that. Absolutely chuffed to bits with it, really happy. So 2 ticks on the sewing front this week. Then on Friday, I went down on a road trip with Steph to Shropshire. We were going down there because we were going on the Saturday to Ruth McIntyre, who is Seamstress Ruth on YouTube, does a social down there called Shropshire Sews. And I will put the full details and link of how to book on that in the description below. Lovely social, very busy. There were about 20 of us all sewing, but such nice ladies and so welcoming. So if you're watching this and you were at the social, I really enjoyed myself. Thanks for making us both so welcome. So what did I make at the social? Let me just grab it. I made a bag. Not very exciting, I have to say, but I've used the fabric that came in my Studio 77 subscription box. I wanted a large tote bag, and this pattern came in the luxury fabric box that Sew Different did before Christmas. And it's just a large tote, 2 big pockets on the front, and I've made this as my bag for when I go down to London, just in case I buy any fabric at the show, because you know what I'm like. But we'll be going on the train, so if it doesn't fit in this bag, I can't buy it. That's it. because I'm not dragging loads of fabric back up north on the train. It's not happening. So that's what I made at the social. Simple bag, because I knew I'd be doing loads of talking. So on the Friday, we went into Telford and then we went to a shop called Gems Fabrics. It was a bit hit and miss because she was in the throes of moving premises, but it meant there was some bargains and I got some amazing buttons. Let me just grab them. Look at that. Oh, the Mahusive, they're about, I would say, 30mm wide. So they're Italian buttons and there are 4 different designs. So I got that one. Oh, love it. I got a blue one. Gorgeous. A mustardy one. And I got 4 of each of these. I went mad because I just loved them so much. And another blue one that's got pink swirls in it. How gorgeous is that? Yeah, so 4 buttons, 16 buttons, £16 on buttons, which is a bargain because for those, she only charged me £1 each. So I just couldn't stop myself from buying them all, and I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with them. So that's okay. And I did also buy 1.5 metres of some pink cotton canvas, but I'm not sure what I'm making with that yet. And I'm not sure where I've put it, to be honest, but it's just a bright pink cotton canvas. So then we went and stayed at Liddershall Hall, which was a very interesting place. Had a lovely meal in their restaurant and can highly recommend a stay there and may well go back again. But then on the Saturday, we were only about a couple of miles away from where Ruth has her social, and that was great. And we had a great day. The only downside, well, the upside really, is that Ruth sells fabric as well. And I'm just going to say, Merchant and Mills. Oh. So I had to buy some, didn't I? I'll just show you what I got. Now, I only bought 2 pieces of fabric from Ruth. I was very restrained. And I hope you'll see why I bought it, this one in particular. Look at that. Oh, it's a corded jersey and it's got loads of stretch in it. Look at that. And I know what I'm making with it. It's going to be the Mariko dress. There's an image of the Mariko from Notches. And that's what I'm making with that. And then I got this, which is a cream flecked jersey. An oatmeal colour. No, it's not oatmeal, it is cream with flexing. And I know it's plain, quite surprisingly plain for me. But I want to make a top in it, and it's probably going to be part of my capsule wardrobe collection, so it's good to have some neutral plains that you can mix and match in when you're doing a capsule. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm busy squirreling away in the background making a beginner capsule wardrobe sew along series, and it's going to come out in March, and that is probably going to get used in my collection because I want it to be wearable for me as well, not just you guys. So they're the fabrics I got from the lovely Ruth. She had some beautiful fabrics, not a huge range, but quality, and that's important, isn't it? For those of you who are following the beginner sew along garments that we're going to put in our sew along, last week we looked at trouser patterns and there were 3 options, and the winner that you voted for were the Pietra pants from Closet Core Patterns. There's the Pietra pants We're going to be making those as part of our beginner sew along, and it's going to start probably the beginning of March. I'm busy squirreling away recording all the sew alongs, and once I've got about 2/3 through them, then we'll launch it, just so I don't end up getting behind with them. So let's recap what we've got so far in our collection. The dress we're going to do is the Seasons of East Summer in New York dress, and that's the dress. The top we're going to make is the Mariko top from Notches Patterns. There's the Mariko top. And the trouser pattern that you've all chosen is the Pietra pants that you voted for this last week. So the next garment that we need to decide which one we're going to make is our cardigan pattern. And I've got 3 options for you as usual, and the voting will be in the community tab. So vote for the one that you want to make, and then we'll all make it together in March. The first cardigan is one that was requested by a few of my regular viewers, and it is the Teifi cardigan from Itch to Stitch. There's the Teifi cardigan. It isn't a beginner pattern as such because it's got a collar on it, but it's a good thing to learn how to do. And we're going to be doing it together. I know there's buttonholes on it, but you can use poppers or press studs instead, or not put any buttons on if you don't want. So yeah, the Teifi comes in 2 lengths. It comes cropped or it comes hip length. You can have long and short sleeves on it. I've already said it's got the smart collar detail on it, which makes it look a little bit like a jacket, but it's a knit garment, so it's a cardigan. And it's got the cute pocket detail. Very Chanel looking to me. I made one to go with my Christmas Day outfit, and I would love to make another one if everybody votes for it. So that's cardigan option number 1. Cardigan option number 2 is the balloon cardigan from Wardrobe by Me. And again, there's an image popping up there. This cardigan has got lovely balloon sleeves that cinch in at the wrist. You can make it with a V-neck or a round neck, and it looks great with all sorts of knit fabrics, from your soft knit to your French terries. I think it will look very nice in a good ponte. And again, you can put buttons or you can do poppers, whichever you prefer. So option number 2 to vote for is the balloon cardigan. Last but not least, the cardigan number 3 option is the Donna cardigan from Fibre Mood. There's an image of the Donna. Quite a simple looking cardigan, but with some nice details. I like the round edge collar detail that forms straight down into the front placket, and it cinches in at the waist with a proper waistband on it as well, and then again at the cuff line. So they're the 3 cardigan options for our sew along. As I've already said, I will be putting the voting buttons into the community tab. You'll have all this week to vote, and I will announce the winning cardigan next week. Because I'm away on Monday, it will be announced on my Thursday or Friday vlog. And let's see which cardigan we all want to sew together. So sit back now and watch my little video of my journey with Steph down to Shropshire to Shropshire Sews, and I will see you all next time.